All right. Somebody's spouse is an unbeliever, whether this is a man or whether this is a woman. Take it as it resonates, okay? But somebody's spouse is either you guys have different practices, different traditions, different cultures, different backgrounds. You were brought up different, okay? That's what I'm picking up on when it comes to this particular relationship. There's something different about you and your person, okay? So I'm going to be tapping into the energy of the differences between these relationships, and then tonight at 7:30 I'll come back on to kind of discuss more in detail why spirit is giving me the energy of the First Corinthians, the unbelieving spouse, okay? Whether this is a man or a woman. All right. I'm Maisha, your intuitive justice reader. What's up? How are you guys doing? I'm streaming on both of my platforms at this time. So if you see me kind of going back and forth, just know I'm speaking to two different communities. Shout out to those communities that has been showing me love on these platforms. I do appreciate your support. You guys have been pushing me despite the shadow ban. You guys, I am being shadow banned so heavy right now. Okay. So somebody is mad that I'm giving you guys these messages. And usually I know when I'm in the vein of truth, that's when my platforms is impacted. That's when my stalker attempts to block my messages. So that's why I need to go harder. That's when I know I'm on the right path. When my stalker comes in and starts blocking, I know information needs to get out. So let's go ahead and tap in. There's something regarding relationships. There's something regarding different traditions, cultures, religions, backgrounds, upbringings, a difference in beliefs, aspirations, but somehow spirit is exposing this in a good way. Okay. I feel like divine law is at play with a lot of us out here, you guys. And so, what I'm doing, and I try to do with you guys all of the time, I see you abracadabra with the energy, showing love. You guys know I need it right now. And if there has never been a time I need your support, it's this time right now, you guys, because of the heavy shadow banning. But I do know why they are attempting to shadow ban my messages is because a lot of my energy readings are coming out with divine law. These are divine law of protection, okay? What I'm giving you is divine law of protection. So you guys need to be grabbing this energy. Even though I'm shadow banned, if you catch me, grab onto the energy. This is divine law protection, especially if you are somebody that is in a relationship with somebody you've had a different background with, you have a different upbringing with, there's something significantly different, you guys, okay? Something about your relationship and your connection is getting a covering, okay? That's what I'm picking up here. Like I said, it could be a feminine, it could be a masculine. Take the roses, they resonate, child. I don't know your story, but I do know Miss Guy is being fought like hell giving you guys these coverings, okay? But listen, as I keep telling you guys, and I will continue to keep telling you guys, I am employed by the Most High God. The Most High God makes sure that I am not codependent on a platform, codependent on a man, codependent for anybody that could snatch any type of financial situation. So I am truly blessed, okay? Just trust me, okay? So these people fighting me not to get these messages out to you guys are really working harder than what they should be, okay? Because God is my provider. All right, 133, as I said this. Let's get into the energy reading. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors of the highest white light, please allow me to channel only the messages of the highest white light. Anything not of the highest white light, please close and shut that door respectfully. Archangel Michael, please protect my energy, the energy of my loved ones and those that are viewing the message now and the replay. Give me clear, concise messages on what you want your people to know concerning this divine law. Listen, I need you guys' help. Make sure you're sharing and shit, okay? This is going to be for people who are married. And look at that. I'm telling you, it came out, Three of Pentacles. But it wanted, you guys, don't laugh at my card. I need some new cards. This is the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, okay? It's also, in my opinion, new contracts, okay? Somebody out here, you got a new contract. You got a new collaboration that's coming up, okay? And this is what the Most High God, look at that, 3-3. Look at that. After heartbreak, betrayal, backstabs, after being, you know what I'm saying, crossed, betrayed, you get a new contract. 3-3, sacrifice. 33 is my sacrificial card. 33 is also my ascended master card. What happened to Christ? Christ was what? Sacrificed at 33. And then what did he do? Resurrected, right? He died and then he got back up. He died and then he got back up. 33, right? That's the ending, new beginning. That's the ending of an old contract and the beginning of a new contract. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for the revelation here. All right. This tells me also too what you got to know as a divine being under divine law, is that you cannot have a new contract without the previous one ending. You cannot have something new still in the old. Wineskins is what I'm hearing. That message about wineskins. I didn't bring my computer, all right? So if I hear something, I can't even pull it up. But there's that scripture about pouring wine into old wineskins or something like that. Yeah, transition and change. Six of Swords, that's a change. Six of Swords, transition. It's also forward movement. You're not stagnant. You're not stuck. But you have been betrayed. But you have been backstabbed. But you have been hung on the cross. But you have been sacrificed. But you have been torn through the mud. But you did have to carry your motherfucking cross. But you ain't dead. People might have counted you out. People might have counted you out. Don't worry about me. You worried about the wrong thing. Somebody just asked, how can you do scriptures in tarot? How can your pastor do scripture and cheat? How can your pastor be a whore and cheat? How can your pastor be a molester and cheat? How can you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is wrong with you, little girl? How can your pastor come and read scripture and go and bend over at night and have their booty cheeks spread open? What kind of question is that, ma'am? Why are you worried about my tarot and religion and your pastor get up in the pulpit every day and then go see his side chick that next night? Okay? I don't give a fuck. You don't know what your pastor do. You don't know what your pastor do. I just saw one of y'all Christian mates go playing dirt. Okay, Sarah, I am very evil. I am very evil, but I'm also very light. So these religious people, they continue to do the cyberbullying thing. These religious people, now mind you, this is somebody who says they believe in God. And I'm going to let this person keep typing in my comment section so that we can see the behavior of religious people. Because we as divine beings don't pop up in these people's churches. We don't accuse them. We don't disrespect them. We don't disregard them. We don't pop up in their spaces. But I need you to see how they people behave so you can understand clearly what the fuck we got going on here. Okay? Yeah, somebody's mad. Okay? So forward movement. I'm going to allow that person to stay in here because I love to see how these Christians act. We're not in their space. They come in our space. Now that's odd. Sounds like gang stalking to me. Sounds like cyberbullying to me. Sounds like character defamation to me. Seems like name calling to me, which only Satan is the accuser of brethrens. You're not edifying in here. You're not coming in here and edifying this community. Okay? So let me go ahead and continue because obviously we have a gang stalker targeter provided by the feds. Okay? It sounds like mirroring to me, you know, projection, all that type of shit. But I'm going to let her stay in here because this is my point, as you can see right here. Right? 1 Corinthians 7:13, the unbelieving husband. We have unbelievers all around us constantly, right? People that don't believe in what we do, people that don't believe in what we're purposed to do, what we're destined to do. These are people who somehow know your purpose more than you know. These are some people that somehow believe God would talk to them before they would talk to you here. And I'm getting that this is the betrayal. This is the backstabbing. The betrayal and the backstabbing comes when people attempt to know your purpose more than you know your character more than you know your life more than you know. All of these can be contributed to backstabs and betrayals. But for the sake of this conversation and this reading, let's see what this Three of Swords represents for whoever's resonating with this here. Look at this, baby. I cannot make this shit up. The devil. Isn't that what it is? Let's talk about the characteristics of devil. The devil says that Satan is a liar. Okay? So immediately we're going to identify people that lie a lot as satanic. Let's also talk about it. Satan energy is also codependency, addictions, materialism. You've been betrayed by these energies. devil energies. Of course, they're not going to like you. Why? Because you are Christ-like. You embody the energy of Christ. Jesus Christ said, they will hate you like they hated me. Okay, so this backstab and betrayal has come from the devil energy. Not that I'm saying that it's been Satan that has attacked you, but it is the same energy that hung Christ on the cross. The same energy that backstabbed and betrayed you is the same energy that hung an innocent man. The same energy that backstabbed and betrayed you is the same people that gathered a group of people to accuse and hang who was sent to save them. Okay, the devil energy is the backstab and the betrayal that's going to lead you to carry your own cross, ultimately hanging on the cross and then dying on that cross and then resurrecting into your new contract. That is what that devil energy is here to do. The devil energy is here to ensure that you carry your cross, that you are hung on your cross, and that you are resurrected and prepared for your new contract. That's the change. That's the transition. That is the prerequisite for acquiring this new contract. Whoever you are, you've acquired a new contract. You've ascended. That's the good news here today. That is what we're talking about today. That somebody, either you or the person in your energy, has ascended. Take the message accordingly, but we are channeling unbelievers. We are channeling husbands, unbelieving wives, unbelieving loved ones, okay? So I feel like somebody here has went through some type of ascension, and this is either going to be you or the person that is in your energy. There is a change here. I'm hearing a transition here with the Six of Swords. Something has changed here. There has been a loss. There has been grieving. There has been shame. Okay, somebody is acknowledging here and they're changing. There has been a loss. There has been grief. And a lot of times grief and loss does carry or promote some type of significant change. I see you, Gina, with the gift. TikTok is showing me love over here as always. You guys are my family. I am so honored to be your reader. I just want to let y'all know I fucks with y'all. And these motherfuckers over here, that's a whole different ball game. These motherfuckers over here, okay, they struggling. YouTube people struggle real bad because YouTube is so consumed with karmic readers. But TikTok, y'all hold me down always. Miss Gina, I see you. My beautiful people, I see you. You guys have been. YouTube, I don't know what the fuck wrong with y'all. You need to get your shit together. Okay, listen here. There has been loss. There has been shame, you guys. Somebody has been grieving. And that is a part of the resurrection. That is a part of carrying your cross. I mean, if we could just really be honest right now, you guys, with no gimmicks, no bullshit. Honestly, if we could just have a heart-to-heart moment real quick, when you're going through a dark night of the soul or when you're being led to carry your cross, there is grief there. There is loss there. There is shame. There is regret there. These are requirements, okay, in order for us to acknowledge that we do have a heart, that we do feel, right, that we're still human. And I feel like here that promotes change. If you can still feel grief, mama, if you can still feel grief, papa, if you could still feel the emotions, you know there's room to change. A person who cannot feel, who has become so numb, and a person who no longer acknowledges or is able to have any senses, right? Smell, touch, right? They can't change. So whoever's in your energy collective, they still feel. They still have a heart. They still recognize grief and loss. And this loss, okay, whether this person was in devil energy or the devil energy was around them, this loss has caused change. And I always say that anything that's not changing is dead. Okay. Yeah, this is a lover. I just saw the Two of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. Solid offer here. Solid offer. But I'm also seeing the Ten of Pentacles. This is a very abundant, rich, okay, dynamic here. And Empress, I see you. Listen, what I'm going to say here today, you guys, is I honestly believe that this is at play. Okay, I feel like if you, and again, depending on where you are in your journey when it comes to relationship and love, I feel like you guys can take this. If you really love your husband, if you really love your wife, then stand on this. You understand what I'm saying? All I'm doing right now is attempting to connect you with a source, okay? A source of energy and a source of protection that will allow you to justify your relationship and your dynamic. Now, I'm not doing this for those of you that are looking to continue to stay with an abuser, a user, but I am giving you this to help you cover your unbelieving husband, spouse, and significant other in their time when they are going through change. Five of Cups, loss, grief, right? And this divine law protection could withstand the relationship and the connection here. And that's the only way I know how to live as a total surrendered divine feminine energy. The only way I know how to process and move and make decisions is by divine law. If it's not divine law, I can't participate in it because I don't want to break spiritual law and end up in spiritual court like the rest of these bitter bitches and bitter bums. I don't have time. I just got out of prison, and I've learned the divine alignment between laws, and I have no desire to break spiritual law that's going to land me in prison. Okay. So here I'm seeing that this also could be somebody's energy as well. I would rather take a new contract and team up with a new collaboration than take the consequences of an old contract. And that's just decision making here. Again, pivoting, again, transition, again, changing directions. And the foundation of the decision is grief and loss. What did this person lose? Judgment. Okay, so this person was put under some type of karma. Okay, this person went through some type of judgment. So this was a cause and effect. Okay, because somebody did this, it resulted in that. And because it resulted in this loss and in this shame and in this grief, then I have to change, because only somebody insane does the same things over and over again, expecting a different result. So whoever this is, whether it's you or in your energy, I can tell you this person is not insane, because only insane people do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Whoever this person is, there was a cause, there was an effect, and there is change here. Somebody is deciding to change because of the karma. Yeah. See, somebody was doing spell work. They were trying to manipulate situations out here. So this is somebody in your energy, or this could be you, who was attempting to manipulate a situation, and this brought judgment. Okay. And again, I want to reiterate this energy here, because when you are a believer, you don't have to manipulate situations. And again, the people suffer from a lack of knowledge. People manipulate situations when they feel like they don't have any other options or control. But when you understand divine law, you understand that you are already in control. Okay, so I feel like somebody could have been trying to manipulate a situation with this magician energy here. Yeah, look, somebody was trying to get their wish fulfillment their way. This is what I'm hearing. Either you or the person in your energy was attempting to manipulate a situation to get their way. Okay, L said he's reporting my accounts. I believe you. I believe you. I have one of those too. I have one of those too. Okay, the stalking these men are doing is crazy, but this is not that. Who I am not, listen to me. I want to be very careful with you. This is not him. Okay. This is not him. Okay. Y'all in here, y'all projecting, y'all crying about a man that I'm telling you, this is not a man who is blocking you, who is doing, this is not somebody. This is somebody here who is repenting. This is somebody here who is transitioning. This is somebody here going through a metamorphosis. This is somebody here acknowledging and taking accountability for what they have done. Okay. This is not look, Eight of Wands, somebody's going to communicate this to you. Okay. This change to you. Somebody's going through a change. This is not your ex that refuses to change, that keeps doing and harassing you and stalking you and harming you. This is not him. This is not her. Okay, whoever I'm talking to, you're going to be able to hear about the change that is happening with this energy here, with the tarot card, with the tower card here. Somebody's going to come in and tell you about a dream that they had, about a fantasy, about a wish that they had. And sometimes people want things out of life, and the only way they know how to get it is manipulation. Sometimes people only know how to get things the way that they have always got things. And that could be what this person here has done and could want to tell you, that they wanted something so bad with the Nine of Cups that they were willing to manipulate to get it. Yeah, this person is healing with the Four of Swords energy here. Yeah, this person is being logical. Okay, yeah. This person could have been deceived into a commitment and a different contract. Okay, somebody could have allowed themselves to get into some type of different contract. Somebody could have allowed this fantasy or this desire to manipulate by any means necessary to put them in a situation that they weren't prepared for. All right. YouTube, TikTok, all right? Let's get those likes up. Let's get those shares. Somebody here has not sent in their heart me. You don't love me? You don't appreciate me? Can I get the heart me sent in? What's up, Tab? Lover, I see you. Thank you for being here, my love. All right, Shayla, thank you for being here. Jules, the roses are great, but the heart me's are better, all right? Let's talk about it. Tell me, show me what I need to see here. Six of Cups. So you need to see the familiar energy here. Okay, the Six of Cups is like past energy. 8-8, as I say this here, there is an infinity energy. 8-8, all right, over here on YouTube there. Thank you guys for that heart me. Come on, comprendando. All right, period. I see you, Sean. Hell, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate you guys. Okay, listen, I'm seeing 8-8 over here on YouTube. Listen, the Six of Cups is a familiar energy. This is good memories. Okay, this could be past life. Because I said, show me what I need to see. What you need to see, Six of Cups. This is a familiar energy, or this could be a happy energy, happy memory, or this could even be like a past life connection with the Six of Cups energy here. Yeah, you guys are supposed to have a new beginning. This person's a leader, or you are here. Yeah, and they've been blocked. They could have blocked themselves, or they've been blocked. They could have been going through a mental block. Somebody could have thought they was tripping, that this was an illusion. Ain't no way that this feels this good. Ain't no way that it's this good of a memory. Like somebody here got triggered here because it's good. It's a good thing. With the Six of Cups, it's like a familiar memory. Maybe this person felt this before and it scared them. I don't know what it is. But whatever it is, you guys, I'm telling you here, there's a change here, a transition here. There's a new contract here, okay? A new collaboration here. Okay, period. Six of Pentacles. This is equal give and take. This is a love connection, babies. Somebody here we're working with. This is what I'm hearing. We're working with the love connection that's coming in. All right. Now, what you got to be aware of, though, you got to be aware, okay, that there's going to be some differences in this connection. Okay. There's going to be some issues in this connection that needs to be addressed. But I don't feel like this is something that's going to go against the grain. I do believe this is a new contract that the Most High God is giving you. I just feel like you're going to have to create some boundaries because of the differences. You understand? Let me see. Let me see it. Thank you. Look, it's about to be exposed. So this is a relationship and connection that's about to go public. With the Three of Pentacles, this contract, this relationship, people could be talking about it. Okay, yeah, this person wants you to trust them, or this is a relationship that you can trust. Okay, this person is going to disclose some things to you. Okay, so whoever I'm talking to here, this contract, this relationship, there's going to be some exposure. Some people could be talking about this right now. Somebody could be telling somebody else that they want to get with you, that they want to connect with you, that they want to be with you. But whatever it is, like this contract is being discussed at this time here at the workplace. Somebody could be talking about you at the job. Yep. Yep. They could be talking about how you really have a lot of control over this person. Like you help control this person's balance and temperature. You know what I'm saying? And again, if you're thinking about this unbelieving spouse energy here, this person cannot make it make sense. This person cannot make it make sense as to how you control this person's temperature. You help, ease this person's aggression or calm this person's beast. Okay. And I feel like whoever you are, this person is going to give you this authority because it has authority here. Like somebody's submitting. And I feel like this person and this submission is even despite the differences that you have. Somebody is willing to submit to you having control over this situation because you keep this person balanced. You keep or you deal with this person in a balanced way, not too cold, not too hot, or something like that. Okay. I feel like whoever this energy is, they're gonna submit. And that's divine law. And again, this which we're going to dive into tonight, if you guys are interested in doing some study, because it does say study to show yourself approved. We can go into this tonight because a lot of you guys may be entering into connections with masculine energies or feminine energies. Take the roles as they resonate, where these individuals do not accept or study the same thing that you do, or these individuals do not practice the same things that you do, but they're not being disqualified from coming into union with you. Okay. So there are some of you that's going to be coming into connections with people that are different. They believe different. They were raised different, and spirit is not going to cause this to be a separation. Okay. Chantel said, I'll be there. I love it. I love it. I freaking love it. Tonight at 7 o'clock, between 7 and 7:30. Okay. Yeah, we'll be talking about this because I feel like with this Three of Pentacles exposure energy, God is about to expose this. I honestly believe God is about to expose these contracts and who you're teaming up with. God is going to expose it to you first, and then it's going to be exposed to other people. And there's something about this exposure. Again, they're going to show you submitting. Even for you, divine feminine, if your husband is an unbeliever, your ability to submit to this energy is going to be put on display. You're going to submit to this husband or this person. Even though they're an unbeliever, or even though there's some type of differences, you're going to allow this person to have some type of control. It's going to be dual submission. Let me just clarify with the, okay. All right. Spirit wants me to get the Urban Tarot. Yeah, there's going to be submission. There's going to be, I've seen the Six of Pentacles. This is going 10-10 as I say that. Yeah, thank you, Holy Spirit. 10-10. So I'm saying 10-10, 8-8-3-3. Okay. Those are the numbers that I'm saying if you want to write that down. 10-10, 8-8-3-3. Okay. But yeah, there's going to be submission. You can submit to this energy here. Okay. Because this person has transitioned. There's a change and there's a forward movement into a new contract. And spirit is going to support this with divine law. Eight of Swords. Yeah, this person is locking you down. This person wants to lock you down, and this person wants to be locked down by you. This person wants to be entrapped in your web. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Chantel. 10-10, 8-8-3-3. This person wants to be in your little web. I don't know. For some of y'all, I don't know. For some of y'all, y'all could be into spiders. I don't know. Somebody could be into spiders, Black Widow or something. Because when I said that, when I said somebody wants to be entrapped with you, they want to lock you down, I envision somebody walking into your web. So somebody could be into spiders here. Okay, that's confirmation. Yeah, Queen of Cups. You got a lot of love for this person. This person wants to be loved by you. I just want to be loved by you. I just want to be loved by you. Yeah, a seducer here wants victory. They want clout. They want to be seen. I feel like this is a shift in energy. Yep. Damn. I knew it. I knew it. I fucking 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 knew it. Look at the devil popped out. Look at the devil. This devil do not give up. We just closed out the devil in the first round of cards. When we talked about the Three of Swords, you have been betrayed by a devil energy. And as soon as we going in, here come this devil, because this devil wants to entrap you. They want to delay this change, this forward movement. This could be a masculine. This could be a feminine. Matter of fact, for some of you, this is in the masculine's life that has been seduced by a devil energy, trying to get this person entrapped, delayed, stopped. Okay, even locked up. Okay, so somebody here, your masculine is dealing with a devil and you dealing with a devil. Both of y'all dealing with devil energies, trying to cause mental conflict to this connection, to this relationship here. All right, yeah, I said it. I knew it. As soon as the seduction energy popped out, I was like, oh, here come this motherfucker. Here come this motherfucker. Here come this motherfucker. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. With this seduction energy. They want to suck on. You know that this is a seduction energy if this person, all they talk about is what they want to do to you sexually. As a matter of fact, that spider energy could be somebody getting caught up in somebody else's web. All right, y'all be careful out there. All right, so the spider could be out there weaving a web for y'all to get caught up in. Baby, I gotta go. I gotta eat. I love you too, Miss Gina. I'm hungry though. I gotta eat. I came online before I ate, y'all. Ooh, child, I'm hungry. Motherfucker. I'm hungry as hell. Damn, I hate when I get hungry between a reading. I can't even finish the reading, bitch. All this food just start flashing. I done lost my chain of thought, bitch. What y'all eating? Some of y'all eating. That's what it is. Y'all eating right now. I done got hungry than a motherfucker. Y'all know not to eat online. Cause y'all don't know if I ate or not. Somebody eating like a motherfucker. Ooh, that food smell good. Somebody eating. God damn, I done got hungry than a motherfucker. Somebody eating as fail. Oh my God, y'all. What are you eating? I'm hungry than a motherfucker. Somebody got a big ass plate. Somebody got a big ass plate too. Ooh. Ooh, y'all dirty as fuck, girl. Oh, I'm hungry. Sovereign said, I'm sorry. Ooh, y'all messed up. Ooh, a sandwich. I don't give a damn. Somebody food smell good as fuck. Somebody is eating some steak. Somebody got a hot dog, a sausage link, bitch. Somebody's eating some goddamn Alfredo with some chicken, bitch. All y'all over here. I smell everything that y'all was cooking last night. Ooh. Let me try to get focused. Oh! I knew you was eating steak. Somebody got some fucking Alfredo and some chicken, some Parmesan chicken, the crusted chicken too. Somebody eating a hot dog and a sausage. Somebody eating a gyro sandwich and some Subway, bitch. Everybody get it. Let me see. Spirit, stop. That ain't nothing but the devil. That ain't nothing but the devil, y'all. That ain't nothing but the devil. Got me thinking of all that food. I told you, just look with that food. That motherfucking gluttony. That's that gluttony coming out. Now all of a sudden I could smell all the food. That's just like a devil energy. Got me out here with the seducing smell, gluttony. Just thinking about all that food and fat shit. That ain't nothing but devil. I'm telling you. Let me give this devil the energy here. Oh God, help me. What's this devil here? What's this energy here? Give it to me. Let me see it. Let me show it to me. Let me see it. Thank you. Look, I told y'all. This motherfucker, listen, y'all. Y'all, my motherfucking gifts have went through elevation. My gifts has been heightened. Look, 2 of Cups. This motherfucker want to feed me. This person want to feed y'all. Want to take y'all to eat? Feeding y'all. Somebody's feeding y'all. Somebody wants to seduce you with food or drinks. Watch out for the people trying to take y'all to eat or for drinks. Y'all might want to be a little careful what y'all eating right now. What food y'all putting in your mouth right now. If you know that you are associated with a devil energy, watch what y'all eating right now. Okay? Look at this. Watch what the fuck you eating right now. Watch what you eating right now. Look, y'all. Look, I ain't tripping. I know I'm not tripping. With the chef, I know I wasn't tripping. I'm talking about hunger just came over me to the point. Like, you know, when you that hungry, you gonna want to eat whatever anybody have. Yes, when somebody come in, you're gonna be like, yeah, I was hungry anyway. Thank you. You feel me? I felt that way. Somebody here, you could be hungry. You could get hungry all of a sudden, and then somebody gonna show up with food or something like that. Just be careful here, because you do have a devil energy that is trying to prevent some type of forward movement, change, transition here. This person is trying to delay you, stop you here. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, just be careful. I know y'all smarter than that, but just be careful. Yeah, look, because your abundance is here, collective. Three of Cups energy. Your celebration is here, baby. Okay, so it's just the little tweaks and the creeping around the corner that you gotta kind of watch out for. And I'm being called to remember what I just went through. So about 5 weeks ago, I just went through food poisoning, right? And I couldn't even focus. It made me mean. I couldn't even focus on nothing else because I knew that was an attack. And it was very, very painful. And it delayed something, okay, which I knew it would. Um, but I'm just telling you, because I just went through that type of attack. So be very careful, you guys, because right at the brink of your abundance, right at the brink of your Three of Cups celebration, it literally fucked up my whole month. My whole month was messed up behind food poisoning, and that was because the devil energy will send, however, whatever you love, the devil's energy is going to send that in. Okay, thank you so much, Chantel. Okay, so the celebration is here, the transition and the move forward movement is here. Be careful for the traps, okay, because there's an Eight of Swords trap energy here. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here for you guys, especially if you guys know you're coming to, oh my God. Okay, I heard branding. Some of you guys are getting branding deals, but I'm picking up energies of you're being branded. Okay, so right now, what I'm picking up is energetically, your brand is being cultivated. You know what I'm saying? I believe it. Every divine being, feminine, masculine, family, you have a brand, you have a style, you have a swag, right? How you run your house, it's a swag, it's a way to it, right? So it's a brand. And I feel like your brand is being built at this time. So be careful for the ensnarement of the traps, okay? And so when I talk about brands, you got to think about how you want your marriage, your legacy, friendships, community. How do you want that to come off? How do you want your marriage, your relationship to come off? How do you want to come off as the wife in the union? How do you want that your husband to come off? How do you want the representation of your family to come off? And I think that's what it is. And so I'm also being brought to remembrance. For me, it's like strength. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the personality and characteristics of the kids in my family and me, we represent this strength, this no nonsense. You not about to play with not near one of us strength energy, right? And so I ask that you guys keep open to looking at that standpoint as you move on to building. How do you want to come off? How do you want your brand to look? That's significant here with this Three of Cups celebration, abundant energy. Maybe you haven't thought about it like that, but for those of you under the sound of my voice that is resonating with this energy, and especially if you've sent your heart me in, I want you to consider what you're building in terms of relationship and family as your brand. I don't know why Spirit say that. You know why. Okay. But yeah. And so watch out for the Eight of Swords, the trapping energy. Yeah. Because these people are taking some type of action, Ace of Wands, to try to trap you. Okay. And what I'm picturing is like you're walking on your path, you're headed to your destiny, and you trip because there is a small little hole in the path where you're going. And that tripping and that stumbling is significant. Watch out for those little holes on your path that causes you to stumble. There's a stumble here. Yeah, look. Five of Cups in reverse. There was, but it's been rejected. There was a loss that was supposed to happen to a masculine or feminine energy out here, you guys, and it got blocked. Some type of disappointment, some type of loss. And that's because you're walking on your path. You may stumble, but you didn't fall. Somebody here on your way to your path, on the way to wherever your celebration. Okay, thank you. I'm also getting that. I'll put that to the side. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm getting that on your way to your path. You're walking, you're headed, whoever you are and whoever's in your energy, you're all headed on this path. There was a stumbling block. Somebody tried to cause you a loss. It could have been a financial loss, okay? It could have been a grief. Somebody could have passed away, okay? It could have been attempting to try to make you feel ashamed for something here. Okay, that was blocked. Five of Cups in reverse. Thank you. You still get this new beginning. Full energy. You still get to take this leap of faith in this new beginning. Yeah, but somebody tried to block it. with a loss, with grief. So if you having financial issues, if you've lost a loved one, or if you've made a mistake that you could be embarrassed about or apologetic about, you still have a new beginning. There's something about celebration. You're about to go to a party. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. It's going to be a party. God damn it. Look at that. 10 the fucking of Pentacles. It's going to be a celebration. It's a celebration in the ethers right now. Because your path that you are on is leading you to a legacy. That's why you got to think in terms of what you're building as a brand. This is your family brand. Maybe some of you guys are going to be the starts of the leading of your family legacy. Maybe nobody in your family has really focused on leaving a significant legacy for the family name, and you're destined with that. The celebration, the path that you are on is leading to this 10 of Pentacles. Let's talk about this 10 of Pentacles, this abundance, this ancestral legacy here. Somebody tried to block it. Okay. Somebody here doesn't want this to happen. Okay. You got to be aware and you have to understand the significance. I'm also seeing 5-5. All right. So I've seen 3-3, 8-8, 3-3, 8-8, 5-5, 10-10. Okay. Those are the numbers that I've seen. Just in case, I'll say them again. You might need to write them down. This is going to be your angelic frequency numbers, okay? 3-3, 8-8, 10-10, and 5-5, all right? I'm also seeing 7-11. 7 could be significant. 11 is significant. These numbers are your angelic frequencies. You guys should be listening to these frequencies tonight. You guys should be falling asleep to these frequencies because I'm talking about 3 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the celebratory energy of abundance. So in order for you guys to find this abundance, 10 of Pentacles, you need to be tuned into the frequency. Chanel, thank you. She put it in the chat. 3-3, 8-8, 10-10, 5-5. Those are the frequency numbers, okay? If I were you, I would listen to all those frequencies this week. I would listen to every last one of those frequencies. 3-3, 8-8, 10-10, 5-5. That's your music you need to be falling asleep to tonight. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Tell me here, who's blocking this? Who wanted to block this? Thank you. A celebrity. Knight of Wands. So some player energy is trying to block this forward movement. So again, this devil is a player. And they could be attached to you or the person in your energy. But there is celebrities, rock stars, players that don't want this to happen. And logically, that would make sense, right? People that have multiple lovers, people that are not into leaving a legacy or respecting the ancestors would never want to see this kind of relationship on the forefront or lead in the pack. People that are sluts in their marriage or free, right? Free and open in their unions, they're not going to want these type of connections to come together. So there is some type of player. I heard player. Knight of Wands energy that doesn't want this to happen. They are wearing a costume. Okay. Princess of Cups energy. This could be a feminine. Okay. This could be like a thought pocket, hot pocket, feminine energy. As it resonates here. Princess of Cups, Knight of Wands energy. This is some type of thought pocket. Okay, that refuses to give some type of equal give and take, reciprocity. This is a person who's not into generosity. This is a person that's not into charity. This is a person who is not into equal give and take. This is somebody here who just takes. But she wears a costume. What is this? So she is married. Okay, so she wears the energy of a wife. Okay, but she's really a Knight of Wands. Player, likes a lot of attention. The person that takes a lot of that does things to get a lot of attention. She's a taker of attention. She likes a lot of love. She likes to be shown a lot of attention. But this is a woman who comes off as marriage material. This is a woman who would lead somebody to believe they are a married woman or they are marriage material with the Lover's energy here. But Spirit said this person is wearing a mask, wearing a costume. This is a person who refuses to heal with the Hermit energy in reverse, refuses to take accountability, refuses to do any type of self-reflection, refuses to stay in the house or isolate, seclude themselves in order for them to learn anything. Okay, yeah. This is somebody here, 8 of Pentacles, at your job or at a workplace. This could be somebody here that works with the person that's in your energy. This feminine energy works with somebody here, works with you or works with the masculine. Okay. Yeah, she comes off as a teacher. Your person or you could look at this person like they could learn something from this energy here. Yeah, but this is really somebody who is trying to get somebody locked up. Whoever this feminine energy that's either working with you or working with the person in your energy, they're trying to get this person locked up. Four of Pentacles, so that they could hold on to some type of power of change. They would rather see this person suppressed, oppressed, locked up, depressed, entrapped, okay, than they would see this person grow, move on, and elevate. Yep. Somebody here this is somebody's mother. Okay, yep. They don't want this person to go forward. This is somebody's mother or baby mother that doesn't want somebody to go forward. This is somebody's father or baby father that's betraying them and backstabbing their success. Yep. Publicly. Yep. Trying to keep somebody here logical and not tapped into their heart. This is somebody's mother or baby mother that's doing this. Take it as a resonance, child. All right. Look. Matriarchal energy to the oppression. Somebody's mother is keeping their son or their daughter entrapped, imprisoned, victimized, closed. This could be somebody's mother working with a baby mother or a wife. This could be a wife working with a baby mother or a mother. This is crazy. All right. Somebody has a new contract out here. That's what we need to really concentrate on. And this contract has been exposed. So I feel like with the Three of Pentacles, the exposure of the contract, everybody knows that somebody has a new thing going on, or somebody has a new direction, or, you know, like a propensity of a new direction here. And, you know, one thing that I will say with the Six of Swords here is a lot of people don't like change. Okay. Now we see change in the atmosphere, which change causes forward movement. If you allow it to happen, we see change happening here, but they don't like it. People don't like change, especially if they benefited off of you being betrayed and backstabbed. If people can benefit off of you being betrayed and backstabbed, that changing cause a problem. What's this Three of Swords to the change? Yeah, look, judgment, because that brings them under judgment. See, if you stop allowing people to betray you, backstab you, be codependent on your energy, if you stop allowing people to do that, they don't benefit. They'll go under judgment. Yeah, these people, the reason a lot of these people haven't been under judgment is because you haven't moved away from them, or you haven't changed being around them. Once you move away from them, or once you distance yourself from these people, they'll go through judgment. And once you start going closer toward your commitment, your new contract, these people will go under judgment. The more you keep moving foot in front of the other, the more these people will go under judgment. And that's what they're afraid of when you think about it, you guys, with the Knight of Wands energy in reverse. That's why they fight so hard to keep you guys from taking action and keep you guys from moving forward, because they know the moment you take action and the moment that you move forward, they're going under judgment. These people know that. Maybe you don't, but these people know it. All right. I really just want to do a disclaimer and introduce myself real quick. Just in case you've never met me before, my name's Maisha. I go by the Goddess Flame. I am your intuitive justice reader, you guys, okay? I help you bring justice to your situation, not by waiting for others to do it, but by giving you the wisdom and information to bring yourself your own justice, because you're qualified to do that being a divine being, okay? So that's what we have here. We literally have energies that are supposed to be going into a new contract that people are fighting against, because the moment you go into this Three of Pentacles new contract is the moment these individuals come under judgment, okay? And that's what they are fighting so hard for. Thank you, Miss Pink. So that's what they are fighting so hard. They're fighting for you not to align with this new contract, because the moment that you do, they're coming under judgment. So what I need you guys to understand this week is, whether this is in regards to a relationship with yourself, or you with yourself being the unbeliever, or whether this is a relationship with somebody that you're coming into union with that's an unbeliever, what you need to understand is that you have to fight just as hard to get to this Three of Pentacles new contract as they are fighting to keep you from it. Okay. So what, because you do have a devil energy in here. Now, it wouldn't be a fight if I had not seen the devil energy here. But because the devil energy here is telling me that you will have to fight to get to this new contract just as hard as they are fighting to keep you from it. Yeah, because they don't want you to take action. So every time you are not taking action towards this gift and opportunity, you are ultimately fulfilling their spell work magic of manipulating you from doing so. So if you feel like you haven't been taking action, or the person in your energy has not been taking action to come towards you, that is because of magic and spell work to keep you guys from not taking the action here. Because remember, in the second spread, we said that the metamorphosis or the change would be you submitting and surrendering to your person. You're going to have to give your person some authority to control some shit, and your person is going to have to give you some authority to control some shit in order for you guys to accept this new contract. That's just it. That's just how it goes here. Okay. And that's the action. The Knight of Wands, which is in reverse. You guys are not surrendering and submitting to this new contract. And that's your fault, beloved. That's not the fault of your enemy. That's not the fault of the person that's coming against this relationship, this connection, or this relationship with yourself. That is your fault, making the decision not to take the action to accept your spiritual contract, and in essence, siding with not permitting judgment to come through for the people that have wronged you. Okay, I heard inaction. The High Priestess, yeah, inaction. You're not listening to your intuition. Yeah, about a Queen of Pentacles that you work with here. Okay, so y'all not even listening to your intuition, and when it comes to the people that you're working with, that you need to be moving on from. You shouldn't be working with certain energies at this time here. And respectfully, I'm just going to say divine law is at play. Divine law is at play. And when divine law is at play, you cannot negate from a contract. You have two contracts out here, an old one and a new one. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So my son just got a new car, right? Bless God. Thank you so much, God, for continuing to bless my children. I'm so grateful. So he got into this vehicle, right? And the first contract was wrong. The terms of the contract were incorrect. So my son, being a stickler for dotting I's and crossing the T's, he goes back to the person that created the contract and said, this contract needs to be redone. Now, mind you, the person on the lower level was like, no, this is the contract. You're going to have to settle for this. And either that or we take the car back. Well, you know, my son, we don't do middlemen. Okay. So I teach my kids to never, ever surrender to middlemen. So my son goes over that person's head. That person says, oh, by all means, give him what he wants. So my son was able to get the correct contract printed and accepted according to his terms because he went directly to the person in charge. My point in saying this is that when there is a contract and it is no longer, okay, it is no longer relevant, then there has to be a new contract put into place. But you got to fight for it sometimes. Now, my son could have sat there and said, okay, well, I don't want to give the car back, so I'm just going to accept the contract and let you fuck over me because I'm a person that let you fuck over me. And I didn't raise a boy like that, unfortunately. And that's kind of sad because he'll too have to fight all his life because he's not somebody that's going to allow to fuck over him. So he went above their head. And my point in saying I appreciate leaders who make the correction when it comes to contracts that are best for both the person involved and the contractor. I am so amazed that we still have leaders that honor good business and good contracts. And I think we need to highlight industries and executives who promote fostering qualified contracts that is going to be not only beneficial to the company, but the beneficial to the consumer. And yesterday was an example of that. And what this company was going through was a buyout. The old owners was transitioning the company over to the new owners. And the person that was writing the old contract was out the door. That person's last day was literally yesterday. They are no longer there, but they still wanted to do bad business. There are people that will try to prevent you from getting into your new contract. And I'm here to tell you by example, you will have to use your intuition and go where you need to go. Is it above their head? Is it another resource that you can go to? Because you don't have to deal with the devil in the old contract anymore when you have a new contract. When you have a new contract, all you need to do is connect with the source. Okay. Now, some of you guys are dealing with exes, devil energies who are codependent on you, who can't let you go. We saw that energy here with the costume, the person that dresses up, acts as if they are your husband. They act as if they are your wife, but they don't have the characteristics to retain that type of position. Some of you guys are connected with these energies. And unfortunately, you're going to have to go to your source to clock that divine law. And you're going to have to say and find divine law that allows you to divinely, by law, cut a cord with the devil. Because a lot of you guys have voluntarily created the cords to begin with. So the fact that this person is in your energy tells me that you have to find the divine law and take the action to get this person out of your energy, and you have to find it by source. Now, let me tell you, if you are dealing with an ex who is a devil and you have a new contract with a person that is an unbeliever, your person through your energy can be saved and sanctified and covered under divine law. So the fact that you still have your ex in your energy is because they need the covering from you sanctifying them. Okay? That ex is still utilizing your sanctification energy to be protected. That is why this person has not gone under judgment yet. Okay, that's why they are fighting so hard to stay in your energy. That's why they are fighting so hard to stay bound to you, because they are receiving the sanctity, saving divine law protection of being connected to you. So you have to find the divine law for the separation. So what is the divine law for the separation? This person chose a different direction. This person has another fucking contract. That's the divine law that allows you to divinely separate from this person in spiritual court without being held to karmic debt. This person chose to get into a spiritual contract with someone else. Whoever that devil energy is that's trying to hold on to your energy, they do not have the divine right to be in your energy according to divine law. They do not have the right to benefit off of the sanctity of your energy anymore, because they have volunteered to get themselves in a new contract. They have a new contract with another lover, with another energy, with something else that they chose other than you. They are not divinely protected. They have no right. So what you can now do, now you can take the action, because now that you have proof that this person does not have a contract with you no more, a soul tie with you no more, no spirit to have you anymore. Now you could go in and do the work. Again, tonight's numbers are 33, 55, 88, and 1010. Okay, so you want to listen to those frequencies numbers tonight, because that's going to give you the frequency to break free from this contractual agreement with this person who still wants to hold on to you for protection. Yeah, manifestation. This person has been trying to manifest off of your energy. It's being rejected. Page of Pentacles in reverse. You got to reject these offers. You can't sleep with these people. You can't be nice to these people. You can't charm these people. You can't be romantically connected with these people, with the Knight of Cups, with the Page of Pentacles. These people are attempting to manifest romantic connections with you, rendezvous with you, making love. No, you cannot do it. You do not have a contract with. This is how these people have been, Four of Pentacles, holding on to your energy. This includes masturbation. You cannot think about this ex-devil energy and masturbate to this energy. You cannot even masturbate to your new person, because this person is going to be cloaking in their energy. You can't have any Knight of Cups association with this person whatsoever, because it has been allowing this person to hold on to your energy instead of doing the work and the self-accountability. They've been harvesting and siphoning your energy. You cannot sleep with these people. You cannot be romantically connected to these people. You cannot give these people no fucking rope. These are people who are trying to energetically bind themselves to you in order to siphon your energy so that they can stay protected. Yeah, I'm telling you. These people want to control you. Okay? Nine of Wands. This is how stumbling blocks keep coming in your way. So remember when I was talking at the very beginning of the reading, I said that I can see you guys walking on this path and there's like a small ditch and your foot get caught in it and you stumble. That's because whoever you are romantically connected to that you ain't supposed to keeps creating these energetic blocks. Okay? They keep connecting, they keep causing these energetic stumbling blocks for you, which is causing you to miss out and it's causing you to be left out. Some of you guys keep allowing these people to create controlling situations for you. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Stop saying, Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You think you blocking them, but somehow you still in submission towards them. You still allowing them to have some level of control. They either control how you respond, they control your attitude, they control how you think, they control how you respond. They can make you mad, they can make you glad, they can make you sad. Like there's still a level of some type of control that you've given these people. Not towards, yeah, they're reckless. These are people who are reckless. They're impulsive. Every time they come running to you when they have a need or when they need something, they run into you so that you can protect them in some kind of way. Every time they're reckless, impulsive, they run to you and they prevent themselves from going through some type of judgment. You guys, the reason you keep getting hit so bad with karma is because you're standing in the way of other people's judgment. Yep, and they keep stealing. They keep stealing your energy. These are thieves stealing time, energy, and or money. I'm telling you. Everything that's supposed to be given to you, they come and take it energetically with the Six of Pentacles. Things that's supposed to be given to you, peace, prosperity, stability, grounding, love, compassion. When you look up, they got it. They got the love. They got the money. They got the compassion. They stole the energy from you, Chariot. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. These are people who siphon your energy. You wondering how the fuck did they get their blessing before me? How the fuck did they fall in love and get married before me? And I'm the one that's blah. You see what I'm saying? Seven of Swords. These are thieves, energy vampires. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah. This is somebody's mother, somebody's baby mother that's controlling. This person is controlling. They abuse their power. Yeah. They working with your lover in secret here. So somebody's mother is working with somebody's lover. Eight of Pentacles, Moon energy. Somebody's mother or father is working with somebody's lover to have control over, to keep control. I'm telling you, look, Queen of Pentacles. Whoever you married to, whoever your baby mother is, whoever your wife is, whoever your baby father, they working with your mother to keep control over you. This is what's hidden. They ain't letting you know, or they ain't showing it, that they working behind the scenes together to abuse and have control and abuse their power, their connection. These are people, yeah, I'm telling you, this is crazy. Yeah, this is why you need healing. This is why you always tired. This is why you always need to be renewed. Yeah, because your mama's working with your lover. Eight of Pentacles, I cannot make this shit up. These people are siphoning your energy. Okay, and then they hiding it. They hiding it. All right. For some of you, your person is hiding a lover. Take it as it resonates. For others, for some of you, if this is a woman that you connected to, like this your baby mother, you going, this person's hiding a lover. For others of you, if this is your mother that you're experiencing this, your mother is hiding that they're working with a lover. Take it as it resonates. So you got to decide here today, who are you going to give authority over? Who are you going to give authority to when it comes to you submitting? As a masculine, as a feminine energy, you got to make that choice. And the reason that you got to make that choice today is because somebody in this connection, somebody in this situation, they got sanctity. They get a pass. Somebody got some good ass protection out here. I'm just letting you know. Somebody got some protection out here. And you're going to need it. Somebody need to be saved out here. Somebody's going through something. And the only way you're going to be able to come out of this situation is your spouse. That's for some of you. Let me see what somebody's going through and why they need this divine law covering at this time. Why does whoever the collective is, or whoever is in the collective's energy, why do they need this grace at this time? Why do they need this divine law covering? Why do they need this 1 Corinthians 7:13 saving energy? Show me what this part, yeah, star. This person needs healing. Okay. Show me, why does this person need, why does this person need sanctity here from this star? There's a burden here to somebody's wish fulfillment. Somebody's not able to get their wish fulfillment. All right. Because of a mother. I'm telling you, and a thought pocket. I'm telling you. Queen of Wands in reverse, and I saw the Empress. Somebody's mother and a thought pocket. Okay. And karmic family members and or friends. They could be talking about exposing your instability, what you're going through financially. So there could be like a thought pocket, a karmic family member, or somebody you have children with, or there could be somebody you don't even have children with. This may not, oh God, what is this shit here? Queen of Pentacles. That's not your child. All right. Somebody could be pregnant. Queen of Pentacles, mother energy, 10 of Cups in reverse. That's not your child. The Empress, baby mother here. Somebody needs to walk away from this mother. Find yourself justice towards the opportunity here. Free yourself here from this entrapment here. Somebody could be trying to entrap you with a baby. 10 of Cups in reverse. That may or may not be your baby. I don't know. Take it as it resonates here. All right. But I'm getting somebody's here. Mother is trying to entrap them using a baby mother. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. Somebody's mother is convincing that baby mother to get pregnant and claim you the daddy or some shit like that. Or somebody's mother, father could be trying to get you impregnated. Take it as it resonates. That is fucked up. That's fucked up. Show me this bullshit. Show me this shit. That is crazy. Lord have mercy. Show me. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's slow. Somebody's been slowed down. An offer has been slowed down because of a stumbling block. Somebody here, you could have somebody you're supposed to be with, but they've been slowed down because of a pregnancy. They've been slowed down because of the mother and the baby mother working together to cause some type of stumbling block here with this energy here. 8 of Cups, to get them to walk away from making an offer towards somebody that they have love for by holding on and causing them to miss an opportunity. They should have been single. With the 5 of Pentacles to the 4 of Pentacles, somebody should have been single, but somebody here held on to somebody, causing a missed opportunity to somebody being single and independent. That was a stumbling block. To slow down somebody from making an offer towards a Queen of Cups, somebody that they got love for, with the Queen of Cups to the 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. That was that person's wish fulfillment. Remember, I told you somebody's having a hard time getting their wish fulfillment out here. 9 of Cups, here it is. Your wish fulfillment is tied to this Queen of Cups, which was supposed to get an offer, but somebody could have been slow to make an offer because somebody here got a stumbling block put in front of them to hold on to them, caused them to miss the opportunity at being single. And it could be, like I said, because somebody's pregnant. Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. I'm telling you, it's 3 women. It's a Queen of Cups. It's somebody's mother, a Queen of Wands, and somebody's baby mother or wife. Okay? They all watching somebody's wish fulfillment and wanting to renew something with you. They're all watching. The mother's watching you. The wife's watching you. The baby mother's watching you. They all watching this person heal. Try to heal their wish fulfillment. Okay? Trying to heal something with you, collective. They all watching. A baby mother. Somebody could be pregnant. A baby mother. A mother. This is crazy. Ooh, look at them watching. They was watching to see the ending. But somebody here is trying to renew. Somebody here is trying to heal, but these women thought that something had ended. They definitely thought they had ended this person from wanting to make you an offer and come toward you. But like I said, somebody's mother is working with a baby mother trying to blame pregnancy on somebody here. Yep. That's a lie. I'm telling you, it's a lie. Or it's not a lie. What's the Seven of Cups in reverse? Somebody's waking up to the illusion and calling judgment here. All right. So somebody here is waking up from this illusion and they're calling judgment. Somebody here fell for it though. Yeah, somebody here, I'm telling you. And the only thing that is getting, if you are a masculine and you was in an old contract and you could have got somebody pregnant, or you know your mother or baby mother is working against you, the only thing that is freeing you, okay, from being held onto is that your baby mother or your wife has a new contract somewhere else. They fucked around on you. And adultery or cheating is a reason for somebody to be released from a contract. This is why this man or this woman is being released from this spiritual contract. With the Three of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. If this is your wife, your baby mother, somebody that you're in business with, or you had a previous contract, this person cheated. This person has a different contract somewhere else, Three of Pentacles, I'm telling you. You might want to, yeah, somebody here, could be why somebody's calling judgment and not being romantic towards this feminine energy here, and why somebody's making a change, because this is very dangerous. I just want to let you know, this is what get men unalive. This is what get men put in the ground. When there's women out here that's in marriages and in contracts, and then they go and start a contract somewhere else, it's very dangerous. This means this person has loyalty somewhere else. This is scary. I would never want to put my son to be put in this predicament out here. I will beat a bitch's ass. I'm talking about, excuse me, Lord Jesus, have mercy on me. I'm not all the way healed. But if I ever find out a bitch try to put my son in a different type of contract and endanger his life, bitch, I'm not that man's mama. I'm going to whoop your ass. I am going to tear your ass. If you put my son in jeopardy, risking his safety because you want to be in different type of contracts with different men, and you allowing men to know where my son lay his head, when you want to allow somebody, your mama know that a bitch got you in a fucked up position out here. And see, these games like that society wants you to look over to stay in these type of commitments. These type of women will get your head split and knock the fuck off. So whoever you are, you're getting a chance to get out of this contract with the Three of Pentacles, because your wife, your baby mama, or whoever you are married to, or whoever you have a business with, they have a different contract out here. They're loyal to something else. What's this Three of Pentacles when it comes to this Queen of Pentacles? They're loyal to something else they're holding on to with the Four of Pentacles that they hope you don't see with the Two of Swords. Okay, they're hoping you don't see it, or they're expecting to see this here, or not. Yeah, this person gives Six of Pentacles. This person is given to another connection, or given to another contract, or given to a third party. Okay, so whoever this masculine is, if you are feminine that's in your energy, their wife, their baby mother, their business partner, or whoever they have financial responsibilities with, or whoever they've been providing for, this person, this woman gives unto another contract with the Three of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. That's the Nine of Pentacles. There's a married woman out here, or a woman that has a commitment that's acting single. Nine of Pentacles. She's acting single. That's a bad investment for this man. This is what's causing some type of instability here. Okay. Yeah. This is over. World card. Yeah, this is over. This is over. Okay. There's a completed cycle out here. This is why whoever I'm talking to, if you are going through a divorce or a separation, you have the spiritual legal right to separate from this energy. You don't have any karmic debt with the World card. That's a completed cycle out here. King of Pentacles. Yeah. Look, you came out finally. So you do have the divine law protection to close out this cycle because of what I just said. King of Pentacles out here, closing out a cycle here. Yeah, look, standing in their power, the Emperor. This is going to allow you to boss up, because we saw that 33 energy. The 33 energy is elevation. It's also ascension. So there's a masculine out here that's going to level up, emperor energy, when they set this boundary and when they make this decision. Okay? Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, you're going to get some strength. You're about to get your second win, or whoever you are. If you're resonating with this energy, you're about to get your second win. Okay? Somebody's going to prison too. So whoever this feminine energy queen of pentacles, she could be facing some type of entrapment or imprisonment as well for her wanting to be single. You see what I'm saying? So what we have here is we have somebody who had a contract with a marriage, or they had a contract with somebody that was taking care of them. She broke that contract by including a third party situation or being loyal to a third party situation. In spiritual court, this is causing for her imprisonment. Now, I don't know if these people were married, but whatever the contract was, it was a soul contract that's being judged in spiritual court. And somebody could be going to jail for wanting to be single or acting single, even though they were in a commitment or even though they were married. Take it as it resonates. Spirit, for whatever reason, Spirit is judging that. I don't know why. You would have to book a person if this is your situation, but Spirit is judging this Queen of Pentacles. Whoever was with this King of Pentacles. This is why Spirit is putting this Queen of Pentacles under judgment for making this King of Pentacles have to close out a cycle. Okay, this King of Pentacles was forced to close out this cycle with the World card. Somebody could have been in danger. Okay, somebody here could have this could have been a bad investment for this King of Pentacles to move forward in this situation here, which could be another reason why this woman would be going under judgment, forcing this person to close out this cycle, because the King of Pentacles is a provider. The King of Pentacles is a business person. This person is a provider, and they're also a father. So what you have is you have somebody here who has a spiritual responsibility to the family. You have them closing out a cycle for whatever your behavior and reasons and decisions is. And so you have to have some type of accountability with that. Okay, because this King of Pentacles did have to close this cycle out with the World card. Okay, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. This is why this King of Pentacles gets the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. That's divine law. That's divine law. This King of, so if you're wondering why this man gets this karma, why this man gets this new timeline, why this man is going to get good luck and fortune, it's because this man was forced out to close out a cycle prematurely because of somebody else's decisions and the way that somebody else handled them. This is why this person is going to get the Wheel of Fortune, which is expansion, spiritual growth with the Three of Wands. There's something that's going to come in for this masculine. Some type of truth, some type of authority. First of all, they're getting ranked. Somebody here, whoever you are, King of Pentacles, you're getting ranked. You're going up in spiritual ranking with the King of Pentacles to the Emperor. So first of all, that's going to be the expansion with the spiritual growth. There's going to be a masculine here that's going to get some type of authority over some type of thief. Okay? So a masculine is ranking up in spiritual ranking and authority over a thief. Who's the Seven of Swords? Who's the Seven of Swords? Who's the thief? Yeah, the third party competition. So this King of Pentacles is about to acquire the gifts of the third party. Whoever that Queen of Pentacles was that put this masculine in a third party situation, breaking their contract, this masculine is about to acquire this person's gifts. I cannot make this shit up. Four of Wands, a solid foundation, a marriage, a home. That's going to be this King of Pentacles, good luck and fortune. Yeah, this King of Pentacles is going to be able to win at any cost. Okay. Four of Wands. Yep. Whoever the feminine energy was that broke the spiritual contract here, they've given their person a new start. Full energy. Yep. And they've helped their person avoid a tower. All right. I'm going to go ahead and end it at that. Okay. Like I said here, I do believe, collective, that if you are associated or aligned with the masculine energy who could be dealing with this, I do believe that because the sanctity of who you are and them being in your proximity is going to allow them to have a new contract. Especially if somebody here wants to do the right thing, attempted to do the right thing with the feminine, tried to take care of the feminine, tried to provide for the feminine or the masculine, take it as it resonates, try to be that husband, that father that person need, and they still broke that contract. I do believe this masculine is going to be able to get a new start, a new beginning, and avoid a tower. But I do believe it's also because they are aligned with you. I do believe they are aligned with you. Okay. So if anybody ever wants to ask what you bring to the table, say, I bring sanctity. Say, I could save you, bitch. I could save you, bitch. If anybody ever, because I find that a lot of these 50-50, what do you bring to the table as men, never ever understand divine law. So if you are resonating with this energy and you have a karmic devil energy that says, what do you bring to the table? Bitch, first of all, without me, you gonna die. Because I bring sanctity, I could save you. I bring sanctity. Somebody needs to pull up the scripture. 1 Corinthians 7:13. We're going to discuss this tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm actually going to help you as a divine feminine or masculine energy understand the value that you bring to this world as a believer in terms of relationship and in terms of marriage. Because what I want to do is I want to help reestablish your value, because a lot of my brothers and a lot of my sisters have lost the value of what they bring to relationships, to the marketplace, and to the community. And like I keep telling you, although it doesn't pay really well, I am set here to remind you of who the fuck that you are every day, in every way, at all times, not just with my own words, but with divine law, so that if I can impress and sow the seed, that eventually the harvest will reign true in your life and you can start contributing to us as the collective divine beings. So what am I saying? My job here is to ensure that you connect to a source that's going to allow you to receive justice in your life. Who are you? You are the sanctity to your unbelieving friends and or family members, and how they handle and deal with you in this time will determine if they're saved in the end times. So when people are out here dogging you out, when people are out here tripping you out, causing stumbling blocks, that's because ignorance prevails. The Bible says my people suffer from a lack of knowledge, and them being misinformed about you being the sanctity, the saving energy in their proximity, whether that's in their community, whether that's in their family, whether that's in their bloodline, can either make and or break them. Remember who you are every day, because I might not show up some days. I might forget to show up. So let this be a seed planted in you, divine feminine, as to why you are so valuable to these unbelieving misfits and motherfucking tyrants. And if they knew better, they would do better. You understand what I'm saying? Because it is you that will save them from the end times that is coming. That's why people want to siphon your energy. That's why people want to be in your energy, because they know you could save them. But what you need to say is, back up, bitch, and receive your judgment today. You can't harvest any more free saving grace energy, bitch. You're going to receive your judgment. And as a matter of fact, for anybody that is siphoning your energy with a one-sided benefit, no benefit to you, I call immediate divine retribution judgment on them today. Anybody harvesting and siphoning your energy for their benefit without reciprocity, I bind that spirit up right now in the mighty name of Yahshua HaMashiach. I bind it up from their head to their toes, to their soul, to their mind, to their spirit, to their children. Let anything coming in your energy illegally be exposed by the mighty name of Yahshua HaMashiach. Come into agreement with me now. It's time to break the alliance and the cords that these demonic forces have created, benefiting off of your bloodline. We call immediate judgment to anybody that has created a binding cord, siphoning the energy for their benefit. May it rot like hell. May they rot in hell. I'm your intuitive justice reader. My name is Maisha. You have now been rocking with the best. Listen, if I said something that resonated with you, do me a favor and hype this video up. Share this video. Send me in a heart me. Bless me like I have blessed you. Send me positive energy like I send you positive energy. I'm so proud to be your intuitive justice reader. Let's come back tonight with our Bibles, you guys, and let's really, really dive into this energy so that we could call forth the cover and protection energy on our spouses, okay? We're doing warfare work tonight, you guys. The enemy has been attacking us in every area of our life. Tonight, when we meet back up tonight, we're going to go ahead and we're going to call forth protection energy over to our loved ones, okay? Over our spouses, over ourselves. We're going to do that tonight. Tonight at 7:30, I think it's 7 or 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to be on YouTube and I'm going to be on TikTok. All right. So I'm going to set the tone and explain this energy here and channel this energy. And then we're going to command that this be the divine law of protection over our marriages, over our families, over our legacy and what we're building. It's time out for playtime, you guys. It is now time to step in grown man status. We're calling back our energy. We're calling back our destiny. We're calling back our spiritual inheritances, and we're covering those that we love until they can cover themselves, you guys. We're on a mission because this playtime's over. Okay. So join me tonight, you guys. Bring your scripture, bring your Bibles, get comfortable, and let's go ahead and send the enemy packing tonight. All right. I love you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Go out and love someone today. Hug someone today, even if it's just yourself. And I will see you on the next one. Listen, if you missed any part of this video right here on TikTok and you want a copy of this message, just DM me copy of live, and you'll be able to get a copy of this live sent right to your message. Okay, the whole reading. Listen, if you're somebody on YouTube, you have now been watching the live stream publicly. To access this replay, you do need to be a member. I'm going to make sure that I attach the member link in the community board so you guys could be a member and you could see the replays of this. I love you guys. Big Red, shout out you for coming through and supporting the channel. Alexis, thank you for the follow. Miss Terry, thank you for being here. I hope to see you again real soon. Intuitive Divine Journey, stepping in the building. Happy Handy, thank you for coming by. Pink Rose, Mr. Lewis, and Shan Hale with the support. I appreciate your energy, my sister. Hey, period. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. I swear to goodness, it makes me so happy. Dan came in as well. I'll see you tonight. All right. Sprat, I see you as well. Shout out to my YouTube family, you guys. Until next time, be blessed, you guys. Period. Bye. I'll see you guys later.